What happens when one man dares to film inside a UK police station? Today, we're about to witness an unfiltered encounter, confrontations, power plays, and legal battles that unfold in real time. From the first moment the officers appear, tension is high, authority is challenged, and nothing is off limits. Stick around, because every second of this audit will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Just filming. Just around the precinct. There's your body worn on.
Yeah, my body was on as well.
Okay, were you gonna?
Just to advise you,
Yeah.
so obviously the rear of the police station here is actually private. There's obviously personal vehicles on the back here. We've obviously got police vehicles. No issues you filming the police vehicles. Obviously, if you just avoid filming people's personal vehicles, please. All right.
Are they exempt from being filmed?
Say again.
Are they exempt from being filmed?
Because it's a private car park at the back of the police station.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The implied right of access.
There's a sign just around the side there that it explains it's obviously only parking for police.
Okay. Did I ask you to identify?
Say again.
Could you identify yourself?
Yeah, well, my badge number is just there, PC2642. Like I said, I've got absolutely no issues, but like I said,
Thank you.
with these vehicles here, obviously they are personal vehicles, and this is obviously a private car park around the back of the police station.
Here it begins, the tension is immediate. At exactly the first police officer enters the frame, and the atmosphere shifts. What was once a casual audit now turns into a charged encounter. The officer, body cam flashing, approaches with authority, cautioning the auditor about filming private vehicles in the rear car park. You can almost feel the air thicken, a routine visit escalates instantly into a confrontation over rights, access, and boundaries. Every word, every gesture is loaded, and the viewer knows something bigger is about to unfold. The stakes? Privacy, legality, and
So I've got no issues with yourself if you obviously want to come and have a look at these vehicles. They're police vehicles. We're obviously round the front of the police station. That's all a sort of public area. Obviously round the back here is a private car park.
Do you want us to show you the signs, Redder, where it tells you about it's private round here?
Okay, but I can still be here.
Okay.
There's an implied right of access. I've just walked in. I haven't jumped any fences to get here.
No, but it does say that it's just for police.
Okay.
Police
There's an
personnel.
implied right of access for me to be here.
Okay.
Can you identify yourself?
Yeah, collar number there.
So what is it? What if I can't read?
21177.
And your name?
PC Greswell.
Based at.
This station, Kidderminster.
Okay. And anything else I can help? Is your body worn on?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You need to let members of the public know.
It's there. It's clear. It's quite obvious. It's flashing red.
Yeah, I might
I
know
don't-
that, but
I don't-
others
I don't
might not.
need to let.
No, you do. It's in your policy.
the tension ratchets up. A debate ignites over what can and cannot be filmed. The officer warns the auditor about private versus police vehicles, framing the discussion in terms of risk and responsibility. But the auditor pushes back sharply, questioning the authority and rationale behind these restrictions. Every line of dialogue escalates the suspense: who is in the right, and who has the power here? The audience is drawn into the clash of legal interpretations and personal freedoms, each moment thick with anticipation.
At a time which is practical, you need to let members of the public know. So what, am I not allowed to film private registrations?
We're just asking you not to film private vehicles.
Is
as you can imagine, okay. Obviously, a lot of people don't like police, and obviously
Why would people not like police?
Police vehicles do get targeted, personal vehicles.
Do they?
Okay? And obviously, this being a private car park, we're asking you obviously not to film private vehicles. We've got no issues with you filming police vehicles.
Okay, thank you for
So
the
obviously
guidance.
All these vehicles along here, no issue filming that. Obviously, going back there where the private vehicles are in the private car park.
Is that like a recommendation, or is that like?
I think this is a working police station.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot of vulnerable people that come to the police station.
Okay.
They could be victims of rape, domestic violence.
What's that got to do with the plates?
Well, you're filming the people that might come to the police station and not want to be identified
I know,
as approaching the police.
They're not exempt from being filmed.
No, they're not. But you're potentially putting those at risk of further harm if someone else was to pick up on the videos that you quite openly post on YouTube.
So how would you know that?
If they was to pick up on that, maybe an abusive partner was to pick up that person had been to the police station, and that's why it's not really appropriate.
What's this got to do with YouTube?
There's nothing in law that says you can't film at the police station.
And that should be that.
But it's not really appropriate for that reason. You could be putting people at risk that want to come and tell us information about that they're being abused for some reason.
Are they going to enter through here, the rear entrance?
Possibly. Yeah,
Okay.
if that's what they want to do because they're concerned about their identity being exposed.
Then
So
it's their
that's-
responsibility to preserve their identity.
Yeah, and they
Maybe
should be
wearing
able
a
to
face
be
mask or something, as you've done.
Being in this private area around the back of the police station, they would expect it to be reasonable for them to expect that this would be a private place where
Then
they
you
can,
should
they
put
can
like a
come-
gate up or something so members of the public can't just wander in.
I believe signage is being put up at the moment.
It is being put up at the moment,
Yeah.
is it?
And there are some signs there that
Now the stakes intensify dramatically. The officers argue that filming in this area could endanger victims of domestic violence or sexual assault, an emotionally charged claim that puts the auditor on the defensive. Yet, he stands firm, challenging their reasoning with precision and a calm, probing persistence. The tension is palpable as logic collides with authority, and viewers are left questioning, are these measures protective, or are they designed to intimidate? The drama here is in the push and pull of power, ethics, and public transparency. Every sentence builds suspense.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the video myself.
You haven't seen it.
No,
He was arrested for doing what?
I don't know. I haven't seen the video.
You know that he was arrested.
Sorry?
You know that he was arrested.
Yeah, of course.
Why was he arrested?
I don't know.
Don't know.
No. Why was you arrested?
Why was he arrested? I don't know either. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
I think he was just filming or something. So
Right.
this place has become a place of interest
Right.
because of that incident.
Okay.
Anything else I can help you with?
Like I said, as long as you don't go near the rear
Yeah,
car
listen,
park.
I can film any car in any
If it's a
car
private,
park.
If it's a private
No, I can
car
film
park,
it, mate,
If,
like-
if it's a private car park, you can't enter that car park.
I can. I have.
Okay, because if it's a private car park, it's trespassing, isn't it?
Okay, it's a civil matter. I'm not trying to wind you up, I'm just letting you know that I can film any registration.
Like I say, I've got no issues you filming any police vehicles,
Yeah.
but I'd ask you obviously not to film personal vehicles.
What could I possibly obtain out of someone's registration?
So, for example, if obviously someone was to watch your video, okay, and they were then to find
This is the investigative turning point. The auditor directly asks officers why AB was arrested, seeking clarity in a sea of ambiguity. The response? Confusion and evasiveness, a stunning moment that exposes the murky side of police accountability. The officers claim ignorance, avoiding responsibility, leaving the audience suspended between curiosity and frustration. The drama peaks here, as viewers are confronted with the stark
The
contrast.
bus to work or other means of public transport, if these vehicle indexes are so sensitive to the point where...
I understand what you say.
Yeah.
Well, that's all well and good, but obviously
We
have to.
we work shifts.
No, I appreciate
We
that.
can't come and go to work on a bus at midnight, 1 o'clock
Good, are
in
you
the morning.
asking me?
Yeah.
What's that? That's what's that?
No, I'm
Inspector, is it?
It's Chief Inspector.
Hello, mate. How are you? All right?
Yeah, very well, thanks.
Good.
Would you
Right.
mind identifying yourself?
If you wait, I was just about to do that.
Thanks.
Okay.
Ian Gibbs, is it?
Close, Brian Gibbs.
Hello,
Okay.
Brian.
I'm a Chief Inspector. I'm a member of the command team here at
Hello.
Kidderminster.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask your name?
No,
Okay. Any particular reason why you won't give me your name?
don't need to.
No.
Don't want to.
No, absolutely. Okay. You're actually in a restricted area.
Right.
Okay. This is authorised police personnel only to the rear of Kidderminster car park.
Right.
Okay. We are actually now just getting signage up due to previous incidents that have happened here.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you to come and have a conversation with me around the front.
On the
Where
front.
there
Why?
is round the front of the police station.
There's an implied right of access here.
Say again.
There's an implied right of access here.
I've
This becomes a
removed-
public.
I've removed that implication.
You've revoked it, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay. Therefore, as a member of the command team, I'm asking you to come round to the front, where any reasonable member of the public would expect access. Okay. People don't just wander around operational car parks of police stations.
I know,
So if you
but-
want to come around the front, I'll have a chat with you around there then.
And if I don't?
Say again.
And if I don't?
I have removed that right of access for you to come around here.
Okay.
Okay. You are disrupting police activity.
No, I'm certainly not.
You've got 4 police officers
Yeah,
here.
at your own discretion, you're choosing to engage with me. I'm not
Okay.
doing anything here that's
I've got members of the public, I've got prisoners coming into custody.
Okay.
Okay, I've got to look after their protection.
Okay.
I've got to look after their identification. Okay, I need to look after their welfare. Okay, we've got police vehicles around here. We've got police activity going on in the backyards here. I can't allow...
The tension explodes. At 8:03, the chief inspector himself enters, the commanding presence immediately altering the dynamics. Authority is asserted with surgical precision, the auditor's implied right of access is revoked, and he is instructed to move to the front of the station. This is the peak of confrontation, a power play that is both procedural and symbolic. Every word carries weight, every instruction sharpens the suspense. The audience feels the intensity as the stakes are made painfully clear. One misstep could
Complying.
No, and I'm absolutely grateful for that. So what I just need to do is I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you, okay? And I know you're going to say about signage. Signage is going up to stop this happening.
Of course.
Because unfortunately over the last week or so, this has happened far too frequently.
People have been turning up here videoing, have they?
Yeah, they have.
Do you know why that is?
Say again?
Do you know why this place has become a centre of public interest?
I know of certain videos that have gone on to various social media platforms.
Any comment you'd wish to pass
I'm not making
regarding
any comment.
those?
I'm not making any comment. You've obviously seen press releases that have gone out from West Mercia Police.
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Hence my presence today.
No, absolutely. And I would willingly invite you, please, by all means. You can film any activity around here. I can't stop you. You know that. You know the legislation.
Of course.
But what I just need to be really mindful of is I need my officers to be getting on with their work.
Okay, of course.
Okay.
But again, I haven't forced them. I haven't. I'm not obstructing anyone doing their work. I understand that then it could be aggravated trespass if I'm obstructing someone from doing their carrying out their responsibility.
Obstructing or disrupting.
But I'm not doing either of those because you lot have engaged me.
I know, but the fact you're in the backyard
Yes.
means that the officers have felt they have to engage with you because it is an area to which they conduct their business. Okay, you've got to be really mindful. There will be other members of the public around there who have. There could be victims around there. There could be witnesses around there. There could be other people involved in policing activity who potentially would like to keep their identity away and offer social media
That's not my
platforms.
responsibility though. That's their own responsibility. They don't have a right to privacy if they're in public.
And it's my responsibility, hence why I've asked you to come around the front.
Okay.
Okay, I need to look after that right for them around the back of the police
But obviously,
station.
I'm here to do, a quote unquote kind of civil rights activity or otherwise. So if I just immediately can.
Here, the narrative shifts into a tense, strategic dialogue. The auditor complies, walking to the front, but the conversation becomes a chess match over access rights, transparency, and the scope of public oversight. Legal arguments are dissected in real time, authority challenged, and every phrase is loaded with implication. The suspense lies in the intellectual duel: who will outmaneuver whom, and what precedent does this encounter set? The audience is drawn in, leaning forward with every statement. This isn't just a discussion, it's a test of power, knowledge, and principle.
Accede to your demands, then obviously I'm going to get criticised as well. You can understand that, right? I'm not here just to...
Completely.
Yeah.
And as I say, I fully advocate, by all means, everywhere that you have got an implied right of access, by all means, please do so. Okay?
But I'm aware of the legislation. If you
can't
revoke
stop
that,
you.
then I do need to leave.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I
you
can't
can
stop
lawfully
you around
eject me.
here. Okay. And I would invite you to do that. And equally, if there's anything that I can invite you to do, if you want to come and have a conversation with me, if there's anything on the wider policing spectrum you wish to discuss with me, off of camera, off of Facebook, off of the social media platforms.
Why are you so worried about it being broadcasted and publicised? We can have an honest, transparent conversation. I've given you the
I want to
courtesy
have
of
an honest, normal conversation, reasonable conversation, without being spread over social media.
Well, just irrespective, up until this point, our dialogue is still going to be put on social media. So I don't see why any further dialogue cannot also.
No, and I'm happy with that.
Because that just raises suspicion that the public are going to think, oh, well, is this chief inspector hiding something? Is there something to hide?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm happy to have an adult conversation with you up in my office or anywhere, without being filmed, like normal people do, like you and I can very reasonably do. I'm happy to have those conversations.
I haven't come here to have conversations
I'm
off camera.
happy
I've come here with a specific purpose to film, so it's all captured on camera and then broadcasted.
Okay, I'm happy for you to look into our police vehicles. Please do so. Okay, I'm happy to bring a vehicle round here so you can have a look in. By all means, please do so. All I am going to ask you, please,
yes.
Okay, the signage will be going up.
Okay.
Please do not go past the authorised personnel signage. Okay.
Okay, my access has been revoked now, so I won't go back on there anyway.
I'm really pleased with that. Okay, are you happy with that?
I mean, listen, it is what it is. I would ask you to pass comment on the incidents surrounding that.
And you've already asked me to pass comment. I'm not going to pass comment.
On camera.
What has been said. West Mercia have provided a reply to that.
Yeah.
I'm very well aware that's on social media. I think what has been said is enough.
You think?
I do.
You don't want to further consolidate what's been said? Gather further trust from the public that this police station is kind of operating within boundaries of the law, because obviously what people have seen they're not very happy with. So, any further sort of comment to consolidate that
Drama intensifies as the chief requests an off-camera conversation, but the auditor refuses, insisting on public documentation. The tension is now both philosophical and practical, a battle over transparency itself. The chief inspector attempts to shift the terrain, but the auditor remains steadfast, creating a high-stakes standoff. The audience feels the friction in every glance, every carefully chosen word. This segment is a masterclass in suspenseful escalation, authority versus accountability, private power versus public oversight, all unfolding live before the camera.
So much for the opportunity to chat with you, and I dare say we'll probably talk again soon.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Brian.
No worries. Thanks very much.
Goodbye. All right, guys, that's Kidderminster Police Station. Obviously, we're going to get comments saying, "Oh, you gave in too easy, you shouldn't have left." But remember, if they're clued up on the legislation and they revoke your civil access, you do have to leave. Otherwise, they're going to put hands on you. So, if I'd stood there and forced them into a situation where they'd have to physically eject me, then I would look like the antagonist. So that was the comments from the Chief Inspector regarding AB's little encounter that he had here when he was arrested. So yeah, AB, this one's for you, man. Obviously, in light of what happened to you. Sorry, dude, that had to happen to you. Sorry I couldn't have stood around there for a bit longer, but listen, it is what it is. That was Kidderminster Police Station. Yeah, definitely still some stuff going on in here that they don't want the public being made aware of. So that's going to conclude that. Kidderminster, West Mercia Police. Again, there's a statement up. A superintendent released a statement regarding the AB incident. I don't know.
Finally, the encounter begins to resolve, but not without leaving viewers on edge. The auditor delivers closing observations, reflecting on transparency, civil rights, and police conduct. Meanwhile, the camera captures police putting up new signage, a visual punctuation to the drama that just unfolded. Suspicion lingers, questions remain, and the audience is left reflecting on the balance of power and accountability. The tension dissipates slightly, but the sense of revelation and unresolved questions ensures that this ending resonates, leaving viewers both informed and intrigued. What happens when one man dares to film inside a UK police station? Today, we're about to witness an unfiltered encounter, confrontations, power plays, and legal battles that unfold in real time. From the first moment the officers appear, tension is high, authority is challenged, and nothing is off limits. Stick around, because every second of this audit will keep you on the edge of your seat.